Alright, so I figured I'd do a quick grooming video because a lot of people are asking for tips on grooming. So this is one of my bucks. This is Evan, and he's only about 6 months old, but I wanted to show you he has like these little dreadlock things forming, and that usually means that they're molting because I don't really groom them that often. I mean, like, I know Angoras are supposed to be high maintenance, but I only blow them out maybe every 2 weeks. I mean, like, I just watch them. I mean, unless they're unless they're matting really bad, like, you really don't have to do a whole lot. And like, the more you groom, the worse it's gonna be. I mean, you don't want to damage the fiber. So like, I cut his coat down in like July because we had a big like heat wave come through. So that's the last time I cut his baby coat off then because he was like 3 months old. So now he's 6 months old. So this means he has a whole new coat. And I check the length more than anything because like that's when I'm gonna cut it, is by the length. So I just part it down, and I kind of measure it with my hands to see how long. He's at like maybe 2.5 inches. So really I could cut that down. I might do that next weekend when it's not so windy. But yeah, for grooming, I would suggest a blower. I mean, I just use a little shop vac. Whoops, lost the rabbit. I just use a shop vac set to like blow and just blow him out like every 2 weeks or so, 10 days, something like that. I mean, you're gonna see all the dander and stuff come off them. I wanted to show the tools too. What, honey? Stop messing with the dog, okay, please? Okay. My kids are here and they're kind of being naughty, so we'll try to make this quick. So grooming, I cut their nails, obviously. I don't know how often, but I check them, make sure. I usually use little cat clippers. I mean, you can use little people ones too, like little fingernail clippers, because their nails aren't that thick, really. The back ones are, the front ones are, like, I do the front ones more often than I do the back ones. The back ones don't seem to grow as long, or maybe they wear them down more, I don't know, but so yeah, you just check their nails, cut them down, cut the tip off. I found this brush, I don't remember where, but it's actually a little cat brush, like a detangler, which works really good for the Angora. So if you can find one of these, I'd suggest picking it up. It's just a really long comb, but like, it's not sharp or anything, it just kind of pulls it out, you know, the tangles. So I use that every once in a while. I have a slicker brush. If you can find one that has the little plastic tips, that seems to work better. I don't really like using this one that much because it kind of snarls it more. So I would say if you can find one of these with the plastic tips on the little teeth, then get one of those. What I found works really good is like just a like human comb, like one of those black little 88-cent ones or whatever they are. Like, I had a couple of those. Those work really good. And then I just got these this year, the actual clippers. They're Walls. I like it. I mean, I'm not really confident with my shaving yet, so I get them out. It seems it's faster, so like the rabbit's gonna not freak out as much. They don't like staying still for that long. I mean, my rabbits don't mind, but they get mad after a while. They don't want you messing with them, so I try to cut them down quick. So if you can do it with the clippers, then it seems to go faster and everyone's happy, you know. And then I have these scissors. These aren't my ideal scissors. I had smaller ones, and, you know, kids, they kind of disappeared. So I use these ones. They work pretty good. I mean, I think I got them at Walmart. I mean, you just want a good blade on them. That's going to be able to cut through the Angora. I bought these itty-bitty little clippers. They did not work out because they weren't sharp enough. Yeah, like, because the wool is actually very, very thick. Yeah, maybe next weekend I'll probably actually do some shaving. Actually clip these guys down because all 3 of the babies will probably need it, and Joe. So I did Luna today, so but yeah, I mean, he doesn't look that bad. I mean, he could probably use a blow, like blow him out, but usually my bucks, whoops, I'm not even on the rabbit. Okay, they like to mat on their butts, like back above their tail, I've noticed. I'm not really sure why, but that's where most of the Angora fiber seems to be, is like on their back end right here. So they'll get mats all up in here. Really, it's easier just to cut them out. I mean, right now he's not really matted though. It's so thick, you know. Looks like a sheep. And then the bucks, because they're nasty boys, they like to spray each other, their cages, whatever, I don't know. So like, they'll get matted up in their face and stuff, like their chins. But he's not that bad. I mean, he looks pretty good, especially for having a boy neighbor. He doesn't look too bad. That's when it gets bad, is they get territorial and they'll start spraying everywhere, and it's so gross. I love my bucks, but they're nasty. So he looks pretty good though. He does need a haircut though, so maybe next weekend I'll try to figure out a way to actually trim him down. But I guess I'll end this now because my kids are probably destroying something. But if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. Thanks for watching.